channel. My name is Laura. I'm pre-recording Top 5 Wednesday, and this week's topic I'm going to change. It was, what authors would you like to meet at BookCon? BookCon is not in our state this year or near close to me, so I am not going, so I am changing the topic. The topic I am going to pick are 5 books that I started to read and I DNF'd. So I have a shelf downstairs on, I have my classics, then I have my nonfiction, and right next to that I have my banned books, and right next to that, on top of that, I have books that I started that I didn't finish. So I have bookmarks in these. So I'm going to share with you 5 books that I pulled out. I have more down there, but I pulled out the first 5 that I picked off my shelf. So these are ones that I like to read and eventually finish because I have not donated these. So let's see. The first book is called All the Truth That's in Me by Julie Berry. This book, as soon as I got it in the mail, I picked it up and I started reading it. I was very intrigued. I think it was like last summer or the summer before. So I have a bookmark in here. So let's see how far I got. I got to page 85. And as I said in my last video, I have this habit of reading up to maybe 100 pages, 50 to 100 pages, and then putting the book down. So I put this one down. So what is this book about? I'm going to read the back, if I can find my glasses. Here, I have another set here. Okay, so the back of the book says, sorry. After 2 years missing, Judith returns home, her tongue cut out, her best friend dead. No one knows what has happened, and Judith cannot speak of it. All she can do is silently pour out her feelings to the boy who has owned her heart for as long as she can remember, Lucas. In a voice filled with hurt, yearning, hope, and love, this is Judith's story. So, yeah. So I think it got a little brutal for me. So I probably put it down because she was kidnapped and they probably went over her kidnapping, and that's probably why I put it down. But I really like to read this. It sounds really intriguing, and I did start it as soon as I got the book in the mail, but I didn't finish it. So that's the first book. Okay, so book number 2 is a book, I think that I got this at BookCon. Yep, I did get it at BookCon. I read some of it, and I also have a signed copy. And the book that is the second book is called Daughter of Chaos. This is by Jen McConnell. Nothing is more terrifying than the witch who wields red magic. So this is about witches. I have a signed copy. Here you go. And she wrote to me, "To Laura, Believe in Magic" by Jen, and she wrote her name there. Okay, so how far did I get in this book? I got pretty far in this book. Look how far the bookmark is. I got to chapter 25, 180 pages. So, yeah. So I guess it was better than the other book. I did get very far, but I didn't finish it. So this is on my did not finish shelf. So, yeah. It says the same thing on the back. It says, "Nothing is more terrifying than the witch who wields red magic. There comes a time in every young witch's life when she must choose the path she will follow. Darlena's friends have already chosen, so why is it so hard for her to make up her mind? But Darlena is out of time." And Hecate, the queen of all witches, wants Darlena's decision now. So what's a witch to do? Darlena makes a rash decision to choose red magic, a path no magic in her right mind would dare to take. Now she will be responsible for chaos and mayhem, drawing her deep into darkness. Will the power of red magic prove too much for Darlena, or will she learn to control it before it's too late? So I don't remember reading this book. But I did read almost 200 pages of it, so if I have to read this again, I would have to start from the beginning again. So, yeah. So that's this one. Okay. Book number 3. Book number 3, I started reading because my daughter read it. And yes, she read it before me, and I did not read it yet. And she said, Mom, you have to read this because I want to watch the movie, and I still didn't finish it. And this is a very popular book, but I just did not get through it, and I put it down. It was kind of boring, actually. The book I'm talking about is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brashares. I really couldn't get into it, so I did read a little bit. There's a bookmark in there. I read up to page 35. So 35. So, yeah, my daughter wants to watch the movie, and I told them, like, I can't watch the movie unless I read the book. So, yeah, so this is on my shelf, and I know this is a popular book. Everybody likes this one. But somehow I just couldn't get into it. So, yeah, so that's this one. Okay, so book number 4. Book number 4 is a very popular adult book, and I picked it up and I started reading it, and I just was not in the mood to read anything about suicide. And the book that I picked up was Constructing Amelia by Kimberly McCurry. I don't know how to say her last name. But anyway, so I have this book. I did start reading it when I picked it up, and I got to page 51. So, and that's as far as I got, and then I put it down because I didn't want to read anymore. It was like a little depressing for me, so I did put it down, but I didn't give it away. I'd like to finish it, and there is a quote by Jodi Picoult on the back. It says, "Fantastic, so well done. If you liked Gone Girl, you'll love this too." So, yeah, so that was quoted by Jodi Picoult. So, yeah, that's this one. Okay, so book number 5, the last book, is an adult contemporary. I started reading it and I did not finish it. The book that I started reading was the Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. I don't know if I said his name right, but yeah, this is a very popular book for adults. I didn't get very far in this one. I have a bookmark there. And I got to page 93, chapter 12, and I put it aside. So, yeah, this is about a guy who's trying to find a wife, and I put it down, but I think if I started it over again, I would have to read it from the beginning again, because I don't remember. Yeah. So, yeah, so these are the 5 books that I started reading. I'm sure I have lots more downstairs. Yeah. I could probably do another video of this. So these are 5 books that I did not give away. I still want to read them, but I think I have to start from the beginning again. So, yeah. So, anyway, if you have read any of these books and you suggest I pick it up again, please comment below, and I will see you in another video. Bye!